Hey friend, I've got a Eddie Brock video for you today. I know that doesn't make very much sense. Every time you see Eddie Brock's shoes in this video, what I want to ask you to do is leave a comment below and say something funny about Eddie Brock or Venom. Maybe you don't know what that is. Well, find out what it is. And every time you see an Eddie Brock thing or the shoes, leave a comment below this video about Eddie Brock, about Venom, and I'll pick 10 people from this video to win an Amazon gift card. I love you all. Enjoy today's video. All right, you ready for this? All right, we're talking about support and resistance, right? Here's what we're going to do. You see this right here, right? That bottom. Euro dropped today. How do we know where it's dropping? How do we know where it's going to? And how do we know what to do when it gets there? It's all about pullbacks. It's all about levels. That's the primary component of everything we do. And in order to get where we are today, and in order to know what we want to do today, we got to go back. You always have to start behind where you are now. To understand a pullback, to understand a bounce, you got to go back in time. You got to back up to where no one else will back up to. So we're on a 60-minute time frame. I'm going to back up to the 4-hour time frame. And I'm going to reset the chart so all the candles are equally sized when we go back in time. And we did this before, but I'm telling you, the power of this is just incredible. We're going to move back in time. We're going to draw some lines. And then you're going to see the predictive power of this stuff. That's why I got my Eddie Brock shoes on today. Got my Eddie Brocks on. Here we go. I don't know where we are in time. We're in September of 2017. And I'm going to start drawing lines. I'm going to draw a horizontal line here because there's two lows that were made right there. I'm going to draw a horizontal line down here because there's two levels there. I'm going to draw a trend line across the tops of these candles that's going to drop down lower. We're going to leave it red. I don't care. We're going to move forward in time. We're going to look for where price hits two levels. Look at that. It hit these two levels again right there. And it looks like there's a new trend line that should come into play right here. Great. Then we're going to draw, let's see here. Does price hit two? Yes, it does. Look at this. We'll draw a horizontal level right here. Excellent. Look at this line right here. Look at the predictive power of this line. It's absolutely spectacular. Let's get rid of those circles. We don't need them there. Let's get rid of them. Let's draw another trend line across the tops of these bars or candles. Wait for it because price, look at, there's the pullback. There's a pullback. Price rises above this and then drops down to those levels. That's the buy trade. That's the pullback. That's a Winnipeg special. We're going to move forward in time. We're not going to stop this train, John Mayer. We can't stop this train, just like you said. And we're going to keep drawing trend lines underneath price where price makes some lows. I don't know if I like that trend line. I don't know if I love that trend line. I don't know if that trend line's what I have in mind. Let's get some more levels in here. Look at this. All right, here's a trade. This is a simple process of wait for the drop below the line and then a quick pullback up to that line, then sell the crap out of this pair. And where do our targets go? Our targets go at levels where price has hit twice or a trend line. It's obvious where our targets are for this. Here is a combination of two levels. Or even up here. You could even put the target right there. Oh, look at that pullback. That is brilliant. Look, that's exactly what we're trying to find. That's exactly what we're looking for. Take some profit here, let the rest run, stop out of the rest, get back in up here. Where do we think it's dropping to? That trend line. It pulled all the way back to that trend line. It's going to respect it. It's sometimes going to break through it, but it's going to respect that level. This is a great horizontal level of support and resistance. Three moves right there. Awesome. We need some more levels here. Let's get more levels in place. Trend line across those tops. Sure, why not? How about a trend line across these lows? Draw them fast, draw them quick, draw them without thinking too much. Don't stop and say, "Oh, should I draw that trend line? Is that the best trend line?" There we go. Look at that. Look at that trend line go into play. Look at that. Price respects that level. So if it pulls back up to this trend line and you take some sell trades, look at that. Brilliant. Look at that. Drops to that level. Do you see what we're talking about here? Now, all these levels that we've drawn, if we never drew one more level at all, look at how price respects it. You know where price is going. Now, we might run out of levels here. I'll get a couple more in, just in case price drops again. And you can see how price, you can slow this down if you want, but price is going to respect those levels even if we never draw another one ever again. And we might run out of levels on the present day. Yeah, I mean, we sort of did. Price jumped up to here, hit that, and then dropped down lower. You can even drop down to a 60-minute chart. And if we have our levels in place, I don't know, we can go back in time here. Look at that, 2 levels right there. And that'll do, that'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Where's price going? Probably right now, down to that level. You see where I'm going with this? Do you see why I do this? I love you all. Thanks so much for being here. I hope these videos on pullbacks and the power of support and resistance are helpful. If they are, it'd mean the world to me if you'd leave a comment below this video. In fact, I'm so interested in your comments that leave me a comment. Let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see. Give me some feedback on this video. 10 people from this video to get an Amazon gift card. So leave a comment. I'll let you know if you're a winner. Let me know what you'd like to see. Subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me, like I said. Have the best day ever.